Lady Gaga's getting married and starting a family. You think you know Lady Gaga, but you have no idea. There was a moment where Gaga's own sister didn't recognize her. There were hospital visits, substance abuse, days she thought she couldn't go on. Did you know Lady Gaga nearly walked away from everything? She just opened up about the scariest chapter of her life. It's heartbreaking and inspiring. If you're struggling right now, Lady Gaga went from psychotic breaks and chaos to planning a wedding and a family, and you can too. But after reading this new Rolling Stone cover story, you'll never see A Star Is Born the same way again. This new interview exposes the truth behind the backlash, the breakdowns, and the comeback. And after reading the entire Rolling Stone cover story, here are the 7 massive updates everybody's gonna be talking about. And the last one might actually break the internet. So make sure you watch till the end because I have an amazing Lady Gaga trivia question I bet you can't answer. Despite already holding the honor of Mother Monster, Gaga told the magazine being a mom is what she wants the most, and said fiance Michael Polanski is gonna be a beautiful father. And they're both very excited. Gaga admitted she was on lithium during the filming of A Star Is Born and wound up having a psychotic break, telling Rolling Stone there was one day her sister said to her, "I don't see my sister anymore." Another day, Gaga says that she went to the hospital for psychiatric care, admitting she needed a break, couldn't do anything, and was completely crashed out. She said, quote, "It was really scary. There was a time where I didn't think I could get better. I feel really lucky to be alive. I know that might sound dramatic, but we know how this can go." She also opened up about the negativity around her Joker sequel, admitting she wasn't unfazed, saying, quote, "I'm almost nervous to share my reaction. But the truth is, when it first started happening, I started laughing because it was just getting so unhinged. When it takes a while for something to dissipate, that can be a little more painful. Only because I put a lot of myself into it." She even explained how the negativity inspired the music video for Disease, saying she put so much energy into that video, saying, quote, "I'll show you who I am, and I'll show you what this fight is like." Gaga's 2013 album Art Pop recently turned 12 years old, and she got honest in this interview about how the public reaction to that album really made her feel, saying, "That was hard. That was the first time I ever had a major criticism about a piece of work that I'd made." On the topic of her album Chromatica, Gaga sarcastically said she was doing as great as somebody could at the time for someone who was smoking all day, knocking back a couple bottles of wine, and passing out. Like I said, this interview was just as much heartbreaking as it was inspiring, with Gaga sharing details about her upcoming wedding. Gaga and Polanski said they're aiming to have their wedding either during the Mayhem Ball tour or shortly after. Ah yes, that trivia question I promised you. Lady Gaga has written some of the biggest anthems of the past 20 years. When she was 6 years old, she wrote her very first song ever. What was the name of that song? Let me know in the comments. If you dug this video, I would love for you to drop it a like. For more music videos just like this one, follow for more.